ideal, the
Here it
dream.
is. Yeah, here it is. And that's like I said, it's like they playing sports, like the sports, all the sports shit. Like this shit still going on through the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of money. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna lose a lot of money if they shut the shit down. It's to the point they playing without fans.
And you know what?
It's because of that dollar bill.
Because if you like you say anything, if you sign a contract, and let's get into this. Let's get into this baseball drink off of that, Don. That was a good way to break into this next step.
That was a.
If you getting paid $150 million, and somebody say you got to go out there and throw or catch or dribble or do whatever it is, and you done already afforded yourself a $150 million lifestyle. Excuse me, $150 million lifestyle. You're going to have to take that L. I mean, no matter what it is. You know, some of these guys, they always say, well, it's just about the nature of competing. And, you know, we athletes and we want to compete. And we want to still be indulged and enjoy our sports as athletes. But, you know, we know what that game is about, man. Because if you wasn't paying them to play, they like, man, hell no, you ain't get me to go out there and play for free. And I got to worry about COVID. But now, if you go out there and they say, well, you got a check for about $100,000 coming every 2 weeks in the mail, you're going to be like, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead on out there. Because I got to put gas in the rain real quick. Every time you check your bank account every 2 weeks, it's a download about $200,000 every 2 weeks. You're going to decide that you're going to have to go out there and do what it do. Because I ain't never seen that much money, but I'm sure, even though I understand what you said, bro, about it not being the most important thing in America, cash is king.
Right.
Step to love, you want anything to that? Because you was one of the cash is king type motherfuckers. Cash is king in America.
Cash is balls, bro. Look here. And technically, cash don't mean shit because everything ran by gold, but
right. And natural resources.
Well, that's what it's going to be. But first and foremost, shout out to the LA Dodgers, man.
Right. LA Dodgers, what was it? 61 years?
Right.
And the Lakers. No, 1988.
And we already know the Lakers, baby. I'm a Lakers fan for life, baby. Lakers, LA in the building. Shout out to the Lakers. Hey. Shout out to the LA Dodgers.
Hey, what's up with out there? I smell a little LA conspiracy. Is it because of them wildfires and shit? All of a sudden, now listen, if the San Francisco 49ers or the goddamn Rams win a Super Bowl, this shit is they're trying to put some money back in LA.
Hey, the Rams about to do it.
If the LA Rams win, because that'll be baseball, basketball, and football.
Hey, I'm a Ram fan.
You know, if the LA Rams win the Super Bowl, I'm screaming conspiracy. I'm letting you know off the top, Don and Steph.
Ain't no conspiracy.
I'm screaming conspiracy.
Well, every time a disaster happens in the United States, usually in that city, a championship is born.
A championship is born. So I'm screaming national disaster championships. I mean, LA, y'all got it, okay? Wait a minute, wait. My man say he said you in Inglewood, right?
We didn't have no crowd around. That's the good thing about it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know about the baseball one, but like I know the basketball one. It was just us versus them. You feel me?
Hey, yo. The wildest thing. Because I forgot. Okay, glad you said. I ain't even going to start. Let's get into this. Because I was going to start a Laker conversation. You see it, Don? You see it, Don?
Yeah. This shit going to be 3 hours, man.
Hey, my producer said, don't do it. He see where I was going. Steph, you knew where I was about to go with this. But we're going to say that for another time. Because I like to get Steph going. I don't even know. I like to get him charged up, but we ain't gonna do it. My man Steph is on vacation.
Yeah,
he's in South Carolina with the family. So I ain't gonna charge him up tonight. I ain't gonna put his battery in. I'm gonna set it to the side. All right, I'm gonna set it.
Yeah, I didn't even throw the Go James chant out there right now.
I ain't want to do it. We ain't gonna do it. All right, Facebook family, fuck your opinion family. We ain't gonna do it because we know we can get Steph going for another 2 hours. But
what you think of your man though, man? What you think of this dude, man?
Justin Turner. Yeah. He tested positive for COVID. He plays with the Dodgers. Dodgers won. he left. What was like the fifth or fourth inning?
Yeah,
He left.
Yeah, I think it was the third. I think they took him out the second. Maybe the second they took him out.
The second. I know it was that early, second or third inning. He left because he tested positive for COVID. How the hell you even get on the field if you tested positive for COVID?
Exactly.
Here's the funny thing.
They didn't even test him.
They tested him, and he had one of those. He had a positive, but they like to
They waited.
Yeah, they like to have a second before they confirm. So they ain't want to take him off the field, and then the other joint was negative. So when they did find out, which I still think is some bullshit, because I mean, goddamn, if you got this shit,
shouldn't do that in early process.
Yeah, right. If he got this shit, then we need to
expose that everybody lied.
Yeah. Then
listen, man, check this out.
Because he was giving out high fives and shit way before they even got on the field. Like, wait a minute, I high fived this motherfucker 3 times when we got off the bus. What the fuck?
They was trying to get that championship. They didn't give a fuck about no COVID. They didn't care nothing about none of that shit. Yeah, everybody on that team was
yeah. Everybody affected in that game.
Everybody gonna get sick, but guess what? They got the championship. Yeah. It's all good.
And I got the money for the cure though.
Yeah, but then they took him back. They took him out the game, and then he somehow got back in a motherfucker with his family. He out there kissing his wife and shit, and you know what I'm saying? Wow. It just, I mean,
he was out there taking the field photos. He don't even have, listen, this photo we looking at right here is a field photo from when they won. He didn't even put his mask on to come back on the field for the celebration.
That shit crazy.
Hey, and let you know.
I think that shit crazy.
Listen, when you win, that let you know when you winning, you don't give a fuck about whatever losing looks like. That's what that's called. When you step in, am I line level?
Hey, the guy over there got his mask.
When you winning, you don't give a fuck about what losing looks like. You can say, man, you got COVID. I'm a world champion. I don't give a fuck about COVID. That's what it makes, that's just like listen.
Hey, listen, the Dodgers ain't won in so long. They didn't give a damn what he had.
1988.
Magic out that motherfucker. Like it's just like they said it was a 1-year-old baby out there. 1-year-old baby out there, Joe. Like that. I forgot Magic Johnson was co-owner of that. Don't he have some part ownership? Shout out to Magic once again. The Magic Man.
The number two greatest Laker in the world.
The Magic Man comes through.
Kobe, baby. Kobe.
He has you